just a hack. He's just an absolute hack. And he gets his ass kicked by his teammates every week. It's just, it's terrible. It's just terrible.
Kentucky versus Florida. I understand that this game means a lot for the final standings in the SEC. But I think this game also provides us with a very fun perspective if you look at the quarterback battle that we have going on here with Will Levis versus Anthony Richardson. I said this on the recap show. I said this on the NFL Draft Prospects show. Anthony Richardson has shown me more already in one game than I've seen in a whole season last year from Will Levis. I am already bought in entirely on Anthony Richardson. If he continues to play the way that he did in that first game, this man is going to win the Heisman if he can play and put together and string together a full season of performances. He is that good of a player. And it's really interesting if you compare him to Will Levis, because Anthony Richardson has put together the same type of traits and qualities that Will Levis has been lauded for. The athleticism, the arm strength, the ability to extend plays with his legs, the ability to run, the size. Anthony Richardson has put it together already. Will Levis has been a concern, and he's been a concern for me on if he can put it together. We now get a head-to-head battle between who can be quarterback 3 in this class. And I have to admit it to you, folks, it's going to be Anthony Richardson and Florida that wins this ball game. They proved to me last week, all I needed to see is what they did against Utah, how he played, how poised he played, the composure that Anthony Richardson brought to the table, the playmaking ability that he was able to bring up his team in situations where they needed him to make important plays to win that football game. And I think as good, as strong of a program as Kentucky is and how well coached they are not on the same level as what we saw Florida do in week 1. I have very, very high expectations for Florida in this game. I don't know if they can string it together for an extended season where they finish with 10 wins. I don't know if that's in the cards for Billy Napier just yet. But this game is going to help us properly determine the trajectory for Florida's season. They already proved to us once that they can beat the best team in the Pac-12. Utah is far and away the best team in the Pac-12. They've already proved that to us. You string together that win with a victory over Kentucky, who is a strong team, then the case can be made for a 10-win season. Maybe an upset of one of the other top teams in the SEC. This game is going to be so important for their resume. Colin, you threw in here Kentucky won 20-13 last year. Can they do it again? I don't think so. Yeah, I completely agree if you just heard what I had to say, but this team, the dynamic and the power shift between these two teams is very different. And we have to remember last year, that Florida team was poorly coached. It was a mess. And there's a reason why Billy Napier was brought in and hired. And it seems like all the issues that they had, all the culture issues that they had, they seem a lot more cohesive as a unit. So I don't even want to look at last year's result. And to know that it was only a 7-point game with the mess of a season that they had last year gives me some pretty good faith that they can win this game in week 2 of the college football season.